Good morning. Today is a very big day. Today is the last day on our journey to the start of our journey. So we are in Doctor's Lake, Marina. We moved from our anchorage in the middle of Doctor's Lake, and pretty nice here. Our goals have been just to prep the boat, basically. So we refueled for the first time. We got over 150 gallons of fuel. We refilled our water tanks, we're doing that right now, and we dumped our sewage, and we recharged our batteries. So we're pretty much ready to go for like 2 weeks probably. So anyway, it's been a good night, good last night on the dock before we anchor near the ocean. And continuing with the series of firsts, yesterday was our first time fueling, the night before was the first time of our batteries dying overnight. Today is our first time going through a major shipping city, Jacksonville. And to do that, we needed help. Luke is coming on board, and he's gonna help us navigate the barges and the, increased traffic in Jacksonville until we get up into the Intra-Coastal. Part of our new routine includes me adding the weather, the tide, and the current to my captain's log check in the morning. So what's the weather, the tide, and the current where we're at? What's the expected or predicted when we arrive? Just to make sure we're prepared and we've at least checked things. And we're off.
So today is all about bridges. We are going under, I think, a total of like 6, maybe 7 bridges today. And our first bridge is the Buckman Bridge. Oh, our second bridge is the Buckman Bridge. Our first bridge was the 17 Bridge. I don't know.
Next stop, Jacksonville.
We are about to cross the Fuller Warren Bridge in downtown Jax.
Wow, this is so cool. We're waiting on the train to cross the rail tracks above. This bridge is unnavigable when it's down. So.
I don't know what the depth is, my guess is.
We just watched the Acosta Railroad Bridge lift as a train finished crossing the bridge, and now we are about to cross under our 4th bridge today. I think 4th. So as we were going under this bridge, Luke pointed out, hey, it looks like the bridge is going down again. And it was. And the bells weren't going off, and the bridge had just come up, which we thought that we were in the clear because the bridge had just was down and came back up. And so we immediately had to turn the rudder and get out of the way. So now we're waiting for the second train to go by, and we called the VHF radio, and someone said that the bridge is unmanned, which was kind of mind-boggling to us because, yeah, so anyway, we are good to go. So we are about to cross under the Main Street Bridge in downtown Jacksonville. And for about 10 years, we, Elliot and I both, with our families, did the Gate River Run in Jacksonville, which is the largest 15K running race in the United States, maybe the world, I think just the United States. And it goes throughout Jacksonville, but it goes over 2 bridges, and this is the first of those 2 bridges. So the last bridge for today is the Jacksonville Heart Bridge, which is the second bridge that we run over in the Gate River Run, and it's also known as the Green Monster, having a reputation of being a monster of a bridge.
We finally may be going under the last bridge called the Matthews Bridge. Which hopefully there aren't any more bridges, but you can see the clearance is this high because they have large cruise ships that come underneath this and they clear it within 6 inches. So they have to come in low tide.
Wow. So we just saw our next bit of excitement, our first big boat that we're passing. It looks like a freighter boat, and yeah, so we are gonna go slow, give the boat tons of room, and hopefully have a successful first big boat experience.
So here we have the Napoleon Bonaparte Broward Bridge, bridge number 9, I believe. And we're coming up to the Intra-Coastal. We can still kind of see Jacksonville all the way over there.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know.
We are about to turn off the St. John's for the first time and turn on to the Intra-Coastal Waterway.
I'm thinking that's a big naval warship dead ahead.
Yeah. And just when we thought we were through the last bridge, there was another bridge. We just passed under Vascule Bridge. And this is also very exciting because this marks the start of our Intra-Coastal Waterway journey, which will probably be on this waterway for approximately 3-ish months. So we'll be here for a while.
Boy, what a beautiful state park. It's just pristine.
The Intra-Coastal has been really beautiful so far. Just smelling the salt in the air and seeing different wildlife has been awesome. We are just now crossing into Amelia Island, which will be our destination. And this is our 10th bridge, right? This is our 10th bridge.
We're crossing under Kingsley Creek Bridge.
We just arrived to our anchorage for the evening in just outside Old Town Fernandina, and we just took Luke to shore. We had dinner with Luke and Carol, and it was just really nice. The dinghy motor somehow worked. I don't know if it's gonna work tomorrow, but who knows. We found a second leak in the dinghy motor and I fixed it with tape, so it's not a long-term fix. So I think we are just going to scrap it. The motor manufacturer is out of business, so we're just gonna scrap it and use it while we last and get it in the dinghy motor. But you know, that's what we're doing. We're living and we're learning and we're, you know, pivoting. It's beautiful out here. The wind's blowing at like a solid 10 knots, and we're concerned about our anchor holding because we were dragging in Green Cove, but we have an anchor alarm on and we're gonna watch it, but you know, it's looking good so far. It'll be a good test for how well our anchor works later. And anyway, talk to you tomorrow. Oh, I thought something was leaking. It was just Ollie. Hey, good girl.
What bridge is this called?
Bridge to nowhere.
Oh, Bridge to Nowhere? Really? Is that really the name?
It's just a highway bridge.
Biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know